Firstly, you know we are doing grammatical items this time. So last time I think we did present tense and now today past tense. Among three tenses, today we are doing past tense. You must have known this from the topic also. The meeting topic was already updated. So everybody be ready. I think you are ready with your belongings, and make sure that you are in a quiet place, you are attentive, and you are active also during the class time. And nobody will leave the class before finishing. Okay, so let's move forward. So grammar learning, past tense. So today we are doing past tense. Okay, so past tense we are doing. Last period we did present tense. In past tense, somewhat detail will go. Some situations where to use the four aspects of past tense and examples, explanations we will be doing there. So everybody note down the things and follow and try to understand. Past tense. So in past tense, the simple past tense, you have seen all three tenses have four different aspects, and the first one is the simple past tense. I again remind my students, don't try to do anything in the screen, don't tamper it, disturbs other. You will touch your screen if necessary only to mute and mute, not more than that. So I have seen some of you are doing some laziness in writing. So everybody must write, must. So look at this sentence. First you see the sentences, examples. Suman met me last week. Suman did not meet me last week. Did Suman meet me last week? Same example, it's negative and interrogative. Okay, how these are used. We ate lunch at school. We did not eat lunch at school. Where did we eat lunch? Okay, simple past, negative, and interrogative question. So the above sentences are in the simple past tense. The tense of this, whether it is statement or it is negative or it is interrogative, whatever, the tense is simple past tense. Okay, the verb used in this tense is simple past. The verb, how can we say simple past tense? Because of the verb used in the sentence. Met, did not meet, did meet, past tense. Ate, did not eat, did eat, past. Okay, first time met you say, and second sentence verb when you have to say that did not meet. All this is not only meet, did not meet. Past form is carried by this did, and negative not. Did not. So you have to say negative. That's why did not also. And third question, did meet. Okay, likely ate, did not eat, did eat. If you take this way, then you won't make mistake. So we use did not to make its negative and keep the auxiliary did before the subject to make interrogative. That we did. Okay, we uh, use did before Suman, did before subject Suman. We use did before We did we use where did we eat lunch there this way to make interrogative and to make negative not is added. Okay. Base form is used after did. After did, base form like did not lunch, did not meet, meet, lunch. Meet is the base form of met, okay, and eat is the base form of ate. Okay, like this base forms are used. But in case where be verb and have, if there is be verb or have means have has any are used, we use the same instead of did. If there is only main verb, understand? If there is only main verb, we use did in the past tense, simple past tense, to make negative did and not, and to make interrogative did and the verb in base form. And if there is be verb, okay, in past tense, be verb means was or were in past tense. If these are or have, that means had. Have's past form is had. Was, were, and had. If they are, then we don't need did. Otherwise, we need. And if there are other modal auxiliaries also, we use same, but that tense will be something different. But in case of past tense, it is. So there you see, the simple past tense is used to express the past action. Simple past tense is used to express the past actions. It is generally used with yesterday, ago, last, those days, in plus past point of time. There we use. Likely the simple past tense is used to express the sequence of two past actions when they occur at the same time, and the second action happened due to the result of the first one. So examples, so there for the first one example, let's see. She came here yesterday. With yesterday this time about past time and clear past time. They gave me some books 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago also gave me. Madan visited Pokhara in 1987. Okay, clear past time. We came here last month. So this way, yesterday, ago, in and past point of time, that in at 1987, last, like this, simple past tense. And another simple past tense is used to express the sequence of two past actions. Sequence. Okay. When they occur at the same time and the second action happened due to the result of the first one. So there are three examples. I want somebody to read out these three examples. Anyone please? Will Jessica read out? Jessica Preti, are you there? No response. Deepika, you please read out.
So, when I pushed her, she fell down. The
Hmm.
dog barked when he hit it. As soon as I saw the house, I decided to buy it.
Good. So look, there are in each sentence two actions. Okay, there's a sequence of actions. When I pushed her, she fell down. Pushed and just pushing and fell down. And pushed then fell down. Okay. So there is sequence of the actions. If this like the sequence is there, or because of the one action the result is another, then both simple past tense. The dog barked when he hit it. He hit, dog barked. Sequence there is. The result, okay, he hit, that's why dog barked. As soon as I saw the house, I decided to buy it. how I decided to buy. So I was, okay, it's like the sequence. And then the result of the first one, first action, and the second action is the result of the first action. This also we use simple past tense. Did you write in this? It seems a bit matter, however you write down. Student, did you get?
Yes, sir.
Simple past tense is used when the action happened in the past. The action or the event is completed and finished before the time of speaking. The time or and place is stated or understood, and the length of the event action is not important. So these are some other words we use simple past tense. Okay, the action happened in the past. First primary thing is this: when the action takes place in the past time, if there is clear past time, simple past tense, the action or the event is completed, finished before the time of speaking, completed, finished. They are also simple past tense. At the time or the place is stated or understood already. Or the length of the event or action is not important. So there we use simple past tense. Okay, these are the some situations with some points. The simple past tense is used when. Yes, did you get?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So now the next one is past, the past continuous tense. Okay, another aspect of past tense, past continuous tense. So first you see the examples there. Look at the following sentences. Sarita was talking to her friends. Sarita was not talking to her friends. Was Sarita talking to her friends? Similarly, we were watching a movie. We were not watching a movie. What were we watching? So in these two examples, was talking, was not talking, was talking again. What were watching, were not watching, were watching. So this statement, negative and question, continuous tense, the past continuous. Yeah. So what is the difference between present continuous and past continuous? In present continuous, we used be verb in present. The present form of be verb like each, am, are, and ing form of verb we used, and that were present continuous tense. Now was or were, singular was and plural were, was were and then ing form. So the above sentences are in the past continuous tense. The form of verb is used is was, were plus ing form. So we use not to make it negative and keep the auxiliary was or were before the subject to make interrogative. Before subject we keep to make interrogative. So you have to understand this. Many things are similar. Okay. Take the examples and try to understand also. Students, shall I move forward?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Yes, the past continuous tense. We saw the examples and now something more. The past continuous tense expresses the action that was going for some time in the past. The past time that was going for some time. When we talk the present continuous tense, at the time of speaking, it was continuous. The action was in progress. So when we talk the action at the time of speaking, present time, the in progress, present continuous. But past continuous, so sometime in the past time, any point of time in the past, action was in progress, continuous. Okay. So the tense is used with all plus past time. So all plus past time can be used uh, with the time clause. And when and while to express the sequence of two past actions. When, while, these like also are used. These like adverbs are used to show the sequence of the two actions. In simple past tense also we saw sequence, but there without any adverb. Only there was the sequence of the action first and second action, but the first actions result in second action. But here, when and while, there will become sometimes combination of simple past and past continuous also, like this. So you see, she was reading a novel all yesterday. When we talk all yesterday at past time, and all yesterday, then was reading a novel. If we don't say all yesterday, if only yesterday, she read a novel yesterday would be there. Simple past tense would be there. All yesterday, that she was reading a novel all yesterday. Understand? This way, past continuous. So that duration or any point of time and when the action was in progress. Continue. Continuation. Next one. They were crossing the road when I saw them. Look, there is sequence. When I saw them. When is used here. When I saw them. So when I saw them is a past time. At that time, what were they doing? They were crossing the road. I saw him while he was crossing the road. So I saw him. Same thing. I saw him while he was crossing the road. You notice where when is used and where while is used. Can you tell me what did you notice? The use of when and where? Anyone please? You must notice this thing. Can anybody say? Try. Look, when I saw them while he was crossing the road. If there is simple past tense when is followed by simple past tense. Generally, when is followed by simple past tense. When I saw them simple past tense. While he was crossing the road. He was crossing the road means past continuous tense. So while is followed by this continuous tense, past continuous tense. When is followed by simple past tense. The use of when and while you can differentiate this way. So there's something more. The past continuous tense is also used to express the action happened at a specific time. Look, in a specific time is something happened. There also we can. You see the example. We were studying English yesterday at 10. The action happened at a specific time, 10. We were studying. While talking about the yesterday's 10 o'clock time, at that time we were reading, studying. There was an interruption while performing the action. While one action performing, if there was interruption by something else. In another word, we can say the long action and interrupted short action. That also you can say. See the example. I was eating dinner when the phone rang. Eating dinner. That action was in progress, was in continuous when the telephone rang. The phone rang. It disturbed. Okay. The performance disturbed there. Eating dinner, that disturbed by this phone ring. So this like interferes, disturbs the performance, interrupts the performance. They're also used. Okay, the explanation also is there. Eating is the action that was being performed, and the phone rang is the action that interrupted. Okay, like the two actions were happening at the time, at the same time. Okay, if two actions were happening at the same time, also we can use past continuous. Let's see the example. The dogs were not playing in the yard when something ate your flowers. Were not playing the yard when something ate your flowers. Something ate your flowers, but they were not playing there. Okay, likely, were you sleeping when I called last night? Sleeping and called. Was your mother cooking all night? All night, all yesterday, like all night. In this way, past continuous tense. Okay, there's three situations there. Action happen at a specific time, or there is interruption while performing the action, or the action happening at the same time. In other words, you can say the longer action interrupted or the disturbed by the shorter action. This way also you can say. Okay, students, did you get?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And now the past perfect tense. In previous present perfect tense we talked like that, past perfect. Okay, the verb form. In present perfect we use has, have and past participle. In past perfect we use had and past participle. See the example. She had finished her painting. She had not finished her painting. Had she finished her painting? Likely, we had visited Pokhara. We had not visited Pokhara. Where had we visited? The statement, negative and caution. Both examples there. The sentences are in the past perfect tense. We use had plus past participle. There is in the example had plus past participle. Had finished, had not finished, or had and subject and finished. Had visited, had not visited, and had and we visited. So this one. We use not to make it negative and keep the auxiliary had before the subject to make interrogative. So common. Previous also we have been doing same and now also same. The past perfect tense is used to express the occurrence of two past actions in a sequence. Here also comes the question of sequence, in which one action had already completed before another action started, both in the past but in the sequence. And if we have to say between two actions, one completed and the other started, then the tense is generally used with the time clauses like when, after, before, by the time, as soon as, etc. You see the examples here also. When the doctor came, the patient had already died. Okay, there is sequence, two actions in the past. Okay, which is the first one? Doctor came or patient died? Please tell, participate this slide. What do you think? Which is the first action? Thus the doctor
The
came.
patient died.
Yes, the patient died. Then after only the doctor came. That's why when the doctor came, another action started. But before that, the action completed. The patient had already died. Had already died. In this case, we use past perfect. Past time doctor came is the past time, and before that the action completed. Died. Had died. He met me after his father had gone away. Look, there are also two actions in sequence, meeting and father going. So first father went and then. That's why father had gone away. Okay. He met me after his father had gone away. Luckily, she had finished all her work before she went out. There are also two actions. She had finished all her work because she went out. First finished and then went out. Finished all her work. As soon as I had written the letter, I posted it. Just finished writing a letter and posted. Both the action took place in the past time, one after another. One completed before completing writing a letter cannot be posted. Letter writing completed and posted. Both happen in the past, and the first action past perfect, second action simple past. Before the police arrived, the thief had run away. Like before the police arrived, the thief had run away. There also same case. Okay. By the time we reached home, it had been dark. By the time we reached home, it had been dark. In the past time, when we reached home, and it had already been dark. We generally use the simple past tense with the verb wish and the past perfect tense with the verb wished. In case of wish, see the examples. I wish I bought a bike. I wished I had bought a bike. Okay, wish, bought, simple past tense. Wished, had bought. This way also past perfect is used. With wish also past perfect is used. Yeah, you can say. So with a heavy matters, write down. Student, did you get it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And the next one is the past perfect continuous tense. Okay. Like present perfect continuous, here past perfect continuous. Let's see the example first. We had been working on computer before I found him. We had been working. Okay. So in a past time, certain time in the past, that action was in progress up to that time. They had been working in the field for 4 hours. Had been working for 4 hours. 4 hours ago started and were working, and that is also the past time. In any point of time in the past, they had been playing football in the rain since 2 o'clock. Since 2 o'clock, playing in the rain. It's raining and they were playing. Picture football available and you can see. The above sentences are in the past perfect continuous tense. Past perfect also and continuous. Okay. So the verb used in this tense is had, been, and ing form. Had been and ing to make continuous ing. We use not to make it negative and keep the auxiliary had before the subject to make interrogative like in the previous uh, past perfect. Okay, here example all are not given. So this way past perfect continuous. So past it is perfect and continuous. So past further past and from that further past to up to past time it was in progress. To tell that we use this. So the past perfect continuous tense. The past perfect continuous tense is used to express the action which had been going on sometime in the past before another action started. Look, the past perfect continuous tense is used to express the action which had been going on sometime in the past before another action started. So started, another action started, that is also past time, and before that action, it was going on, it was in progress, to tell that this is. So there you see the example there. When we finished our work, it had been snowing for 2 hours. Look, when we finished our work, finished our work is the in the past time, this action, the starting of this action, in that sense you can say finished. So that time it had been snowing for 2 hours. Suppose if we had finished 4 o'clock, then since 2 it was snowing, okay, and it had been snowing for 2 hours. Okay, at that time it was snowing. When we finished, it was snowing, was in progress. So had been snowing before that 2 hours started, and since then continuously snowing. To tell this, it is. At 3 p.m. yesterday, I had been watching TV for 2 hours. At 3 p.m. yesterday at 3 p.m., the speaker said that I had been watching TV for 2 hours. So this speaker, when did this speaker started watching TV yesterday? Can you say? Somebody. Aisha Adhikari? Sometimes I speak also. I'm asking. Aren't you there? Angel? When did this speaker start watching TV? Mm, mm. So it's being asked, that's why you are leaving. Some of you are doing so. I don't like this. Sukirti, are you there? Sukirti Bhattrai.
Yes, sir.
Yes. I'm asking question. Did you listen to the question? In the second sentence, at 3 p.m. yesterday, I had been watching TV for 2 hours. So this speaker, when did this speaker start watching TV?
3 p.m.
Huh?
At 3 p.m.
Look, at 3 p.m. I've been watching TV for 2 hours. Sachita, when did this speaker started watching TV? Sachita Gautam, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Ah, can you tell when started watching?
1 p.m.
What? I mean say 1 p.m. So at 3 p.m. I'd been watching TV for 2 hours means yesterday 1 p.m. This speaker started watching TV and continuously for 2 hours watching, and at 3 also this speaker was watching TV. To tell this, we use this sentence. At 3 p.m. yesterday, I had been watching TV for 2 hours. This speaker tells this way. So the use of tense, the must know this way, understand the thing. And some more points are there. The past perfect continuous tense is used to represent the past in the past. Past in the past. To represent the past in the past. Repeated actions. Okay, for the repeated actions in the past. Or clarify the order of two past actions. Two past actions are there to clarify which is the first one and which is the second one. To clarify. Okay, and another answer the question how long. There also we use this past perfect continuous tense. State that an action was in progress when a second action started. To so to state that an action was in progress when a second action started. Okay? And state the duration of an event before the past action. Duration of an event before, like I had been watching TV for 2 hours. The duration before this time. So these are some of the situations where we use the past perfect continuous tense. So we saw all four aspects of past tense. So can you revise simple past tense? What's the verb do we use in simple past tense? Anybody please tell me? Simple past tense. Verb pattern of simple past tense. Diptika, you tell me what is the verb pattern of simple past tense?
Be, verb, and have.
Past and simple past tense I'm talking. Okay, simple past tense. The simple past form of verb and its negative did, not, and the best form of verb, isn't it? If we talk about was, watched, did not watch, and did was this way. And past continuous tense, what's the verb pattern we used? Past continuous tense. You tell please.
Was, where plus ing form.
Yes, was, were, and ing form of verb. Okay. And past perfect. Past perfect. Tell past perfect.
Had been plus ing.
Hmm. Had. Past perfect, then had, and past participle form only. Okay? Had and past participle form. Past perfect. And past perfect continuous, this is the last one is here had been and verb ing. So these four we talked today. Simple past, past form of verb, past continuous was, were and ing form, past perfect had and past participle form of verb, and past perfect continuous had been and continuous form of verb, ing form of verb. These four aspects of tense today we did. So from this it is